Good morning, everyone. Today I will show you how to prepare for your ME English for examination. Today I have brought some important questions and answers related to the topic Thomas Hardy, the test of the Dervorblees. Dear friends, keep watching till end and I will tell you how we can write and increase the mark as per the instruction of concerned universities. How to attempt the question that it is given in the instruction. First question is important, and out of 6 questions we need to attempt, and from the same course as I have shown here, from the 19th century fiction. Only these four poets' work has been mentioned in the syllabus: Emily Bront, Wuthering Heights, Charles Dickens, Hard Times, George Eliot, The Mill on the Floss, and the Thomas Hardy, The Test of the Dervorblees. So today I will show you how we will write the question answer of Thomas Hardy's book, The Test of the Dervorblees. Clear? So first question that means compulsory to attempt out of 12 question, 6 we have to attempt in about 100 to 200 words. And next 3 question out of 5 we have to write for the marks of 17. Clear? So total I think it becomes 75 marks. So let's get started how we can attempt these all. Question number 1: discuss the character of Tess. To what extent is she a helpless victim? When is she strong and when is she weak? So the answer which I have written: Tess is a young woman who tends to find herself in the wrong place at the wrong time. She is a victim, but she is also, at times, irresponsible. She falls asleep while taking the beehives to market, which ends up killing the family horse, Prince. She decides to visit the Dervolis in Trengig, giving rise to all her future woes. Party out of the guilt and responsibility she feels toward her family. She wants to make good, but in trying to help her family, she loses sight of her own safety and her own wants and wishes. She becomes Alec's victim in the forest. She probably should have known not to put herself in such a situation, but she has few other options. Here, it seems as though she is destined to rely on others, even when they are unreliable. But Tess is also a strong woman throughout the novel. She stands up for herself and refuses to crumble under pressure. She chastises herself for her weakness after her sexual escapade with Alec. If we agree with her claim that this indiscretion is a moment of weakness, We probably also feel that such weakness is not unlike that of most human beings. She is hard on herself for letting herself become a victim at the burial of her child. Sorrow, she weeps but collects herself and moves on, a stronger woman. Overall, her determined attempts to escape her past primarily reflect her strength. Question number second, discuss the role of landscape in the novel. How do descriptions of place match the development of the story? Does the passing of the seasons play any symbolic role? The answer is the landscape always seems to inform us about the emotion and character of the event. When the novel opens at the village dance, the sun is out and the day is beautiful. This celebration is where Tess and Angel meet, even if only briefly. The weather turns as Tess returns home, where the scene is less elegant. Throughout the novel, many of the bad events occur in a dark and deep forest, and Alec and Tess interact numerous times in such a forest. The seasons bring changes to the story as well. At Talbot's Dairy, the summer is full of the budding love between Tess and Angel. When they profess their love for each other, it begins to rain, but neither one cares. The weather cannot affect them. When they separate, Angel goes to Brazil and finds the farming extremely difficult, while Tess goes to work at the farm at Plint, Plintcombe Ash, where the work is the rugged, in the rugged. Depressing stubble fields is harsh and grueling. Question number third. Hardy rarely questions public morality openly in Tess of the D'Urbervilles. As a powerful critic of the social principles that were dominant in Tess's time, how does Hardy achieve this effect? Why might we infer a level of social criticism beneath Tess's story? Answer is our sense that Tess of the D'Urbervilles implicitly criticizes Hardy's society owes much to Hardy's use of a classical tragic plot, ending in an undeserved punishment. Tess's story contains many features of Greek tragedy, as Hardy's reference at the end of the novel to Aeschylus' Prometheus bond reminds us. The classical tragic hero, according to Aristotle, is noble and dignified and is punished on a far greater scale than his small sins warrant, with death. Tess too is high-born and honorable, and her momentary submission to Alec brings her a far greater suffering than she deserves, as even Alec comes to realize. In addition, as is usual with the demise of tragic heroes, Tess's execution feels more significant than a mere death. It feels like a great and noble sacrifice to some higher power's will. But in her case, the higher power is not the gods but Victorian social forces. It is the Victorian cult of aristocratic lineage that drives Tess to seek the patronage of Mrs. D'Urbervilliers and meet her seducer Alec. It is the unfair class system that allows a rich nobleman to impregnate and abandon a lower class girl without consequences. It is also the Victorian myth of the pure virginal bride that unfairly keeps Angel from accepting Tess as his wife. Despite his own besmirched sexual history, these social injustices bring undeserved suffering to Tess, as the ancient gods brought undeserved suffering to the tragic hero. It is thus the tragic structure of Tess of the D'Urbervilles that causes us feel indignation at the unfairness of Victorian society without the need for any outright denunciations by the author. That's all, dear friends. Thanks for watching and appreciating me for this work. Next, the video which I am going to prepare is the mill on the floss, and that topic includes the summary and analysis and with Hindi explanation. And for more videos and notes for the same purpose, please subscribe and share my channel that is named ADDR Sokta. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.